Hey everybody, welcome to Friday, right here at our Profitable Salon and Spa Owners, top 5% profitable salon and spa owners. So if you want to become top 5%, what does that mean? I was asked a few times, Ronit, what do you mean the top 5% profitable salon and spa owners? So I wanted to speak on a couple of things into that because I've been asked I've been asked that question, but I also been asked the question of how do you become top 5% in the world, most profitable salon and spa owners. So here's the thing. This thing is that 70% of businesses, small business in general, by the SBA, Small Business Association organization, 70% of small businesses close the doors between 1 to 5 years. 25% stay in business and they leave paycheck to paycheck. So the ones that are actually close the doors between 1 to 5 years are actually the lucky ones because they don't have to work so hard to only live paycheck to paycheck. And the other 5%, that left out of the 100% are thriving. They're really killing it with profits. So the question is, well, how profitable can you be in a small service business? And so for one thing is you can be as profitable as you want to. Of course, there's an industry benchmarks, and some of those benchmarks are, have been determined by some sort of research in the industry, which actually very difficult to create a data coming in our industry, in the beauty industry, because there's a lot of unreporting. There's a lot of unknown that has not been reported. So to take a general research from it is very difficult. However, it is up to you to determine how profitable you want to be and what profitable means to you. So when I was asked, a couple of our clients Ronit, if you could have redo things in your company and you can restructure some sort of profitability, and is it possible for you from going to be non-profitable at all at this time of the game, in times like right now when we are in recession? Can you flip things around? Can you change things? And the answer for that is absolutely. And it's time for you to look at it, because that was one of the mistakes that I made. One of the mistakes was that I made is that, I always listened to great consultants and great coaches, and I implemented a lot of their things. But I was never as profitable as I could be. I was never as I never even understood how profitable can I be, and what did really profit meant to me. And so the biggest mistake was that if you look at it, and it wasn't my fault, and it's not everybody's fault here. The problem is that we are looking at when we are looking. It's either we are looking at our financial statements or we don't. So you're either going to make a decision to become the guru of your numbers, the guru of your company when it comes to numbers, understand exactly where every penny or what every penny means, and that way you can determine exactly how profitable you want to be. And so when I realized that all I have to do is really get to know my numbers so well and what do they mean and how can I create profit, because we all know how to create revenue, that's when I had the biggest aha. And the biggest aha was that we were taught by conventional accounting, which is the accounting of uh, uh, general general principle accounting, which means that revenue minus expenses equal profit. And we will be always chasing profit, and it's wrong. But if you can flip it and you can change it, immediately you can overnight become profitable today, even if you are not profitable. So if you can jump, and I will tell you that this methodology we've been using in our companies, and we've been using with our coaching and training clients right now with our company, and they have completely flipped their money story in right now. So that's one of the things. The other things that I made a mistake uh, in the beginning of running the company is I didn't really know how to set goals, and I really didn't know what is the right now what is the kind of compensation that that I should consider for my staff. And I always thought that the biggest problems why maybe I'm going to lose some clients, and or maybe I'm going to lose some staff members, is because I don't pay them enough. And they need to, the biggest mistake that I see around every salon is that they think they're either not giving enough to their staff, or they're just don't have a really good structure of compensation. They flip from booth rentals, or they flip to team base, hourly base, or commission, and they're not staying consistent in that specific, because they're not thinking that they're paying their staff enough. So one of the things that I realized, that it wasn't about the style of compensation. It wasn't about, am I paying enough or not? Because how would I know that if I don't know my numbers? And how would I know that if I don't know exactly what kind of a company I want to run? Like, what kind of a lifestyle recruitment do I want to have? Or what kind of a specific path and career that I want to give to my staff? What if it for me in my company was really important to have a very healthy lifestyle? So for me, I really wanted to be able to give all my staff membership to the health club, or health insurance, or 401k, or maybe I just wanted to teach them how to buy their first house. So what I realized is that unless I had a grand plan, and a profitable grand plan, knowing exactly what is the potential that I can create as revenue and profitability in my company, if I knew those two things right from the get-go, right from the beginning, my potential in my location, and exactly how do I want to incentivize, or how do I want to reward my staff, and how do I want to, and how much money I want them to make per year. If I knew all of that, then I would reverse engineer everything according to that. And is it possible to do it? Absolutely. That's the only way to do it. So if you ask me those two things, I hear a lot about issues right now with how do you retain your staff that you have right now. It's difficult to get those new staff members. And can I be more profitable than what I am? So yes, you can. You can be 20% profitable in your business. You should be able to know how much taxes that you need to pay this year. You don't need to wait for your accountant to tell you that. With the profit first methodology, you have all of that is saved every month, and you will know that way is exactly what can you, or what do you want to do as a compensation style, right? So there's the percentages of compensation style that you absolutely should not be passing to total income percentages. So this is really important. So I hope this was a really good clarity for you guys. I guess the most important thing is that you always want to ask. So don't hesitate. Please, if there's any question that you have, put it out here, put it in a comment, ask me questions, and I'll be more than happy to come here and share our successes and knowledges, and what our clients are doing, and what is going on in the industry, and what is coming. So I will be talking to you next week, and I can't wait to talk to you about a passive income and revenue builder that you should know now, so you can already plan for it for 2021. You want to make sure that you have a great plan for a second surge in case you are going back to semi or a full lockdown. So we're going to talk about it next week. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to talk to you. Have a great weekend.